Yo, what's up guys? Andy here, back with another episode of Tap Lab, and today we're going to talk about Cash App, and specifically, we're going to talk about stocks that pay you dividends. Okay, so here we are on Cash App. Let's go ahead and hop to the investment tab, and you can see we're currently on stocks. So they have stocks and Bitcoin. But what we're talking about today is stocks that pay dividends. So in short, there are some stocks that when you purchase them, they will give the shareholders part of their earnings or part of their revenue. So one of the biggest questions has been whether Cash App supports dividends or how it works. So I've done a little research. We'll get into that in a second. The first thing I wanted to point out is that there's no indicator whether or not a stock pays dividends. So I just have a small portfolio. I actually do an experiment where I buy $1 of stocks every day. I also do one where I buy $1 of Bitcoin every day, so you can check those out if you want. But some of these stocks do pay dividends. I need to do more research on which ones, but GE, like General Electric, this is one that pays dividends. But as you can see here on their page, or on their description and everything, there's no indicator within Cash App that shows that this pays dividends. So that's kind of an L on their part. I think they should do better with the design of that. There should be some sort of label or indicator for stocks that pay you dividends. And they should have information on what the dividends are and how often they are paid. So that's the first major thing that I wanted to point out. Even on this search screen, they should have a label for the ones that pay you dividends. Your portfolio, there should be an indicator or an icon somewhere. Same with watch list and most traded, biggest daily movers. There should be some sort of indicator for the ones that pay dividends and the ones that don't. Let's go ahead and hop onto my computer for the rest of the video. Okay, so here we are on Cash App's website. This is their page that outlines the information about their dividends. So in short, yes, they do pay dividends. And it says dividends are a portion of a company's cash holdings paid out to its shareholders. They are generally sent out on a scheduled basis that is determined by the company's board of directors. Dividends are not guaranteed, and some companies don't offer them at all. If you own a small amount of shares, rounding may affect your ability to be credited for dividends, and you may not receive dividends in denominations under 1 cent. If you receive a notification that a dividend has been awarded, the funds will appear in your Cash App balance. So what this means, basically, Cash App does pay dividends. However, it varies by company. So some companies, if you own their stocks, they will pay you dividends quarterly. Some are twice a year, some are once a year. So it's kind of hard to say when those dividends will come through. And it also makes it difficult for me to make a tutorial video on it if I can't really see the dividends coming through or how that will be displayed. But hopefully soon I'll be able to make a full tutorial video for it. Definitely subscribe if you're interested in seeing that. Another thing to note is that it says the dividends will appear in your Cash App balance. So basically you own stocks, that's in the investment tab, and then you have sort of a Cash App wallet. When you receive dividends from a stock, let's say you own one stock and they pay $2 annually per share, you will receive the $2 in your Cash App wallet. And it should give you a notification and all of the information when that is paid out. The next thing that I want to note, I'm pretty new to stocks and dividends. So I was doing a little research, and a lot of the stock dividends are like 2.5% per year or like $1 a share. So it's hard for me to get excited about those things. You know, my background is in crypto, and when we take a look at it, a lot of these, I'm getting like 0.1 to 1% daily on a lot of these dApps and investments that I'm doing with TRX. So it's hard for me to get excited about 1% per year. For example, Bankroll Network, they have a contract called credits. It's basically like a savings account for your TRX. You swap your TRX for credits and then you get dividends. All of the shareholders will get dividends whenever someone plays any of these dApps on their network. And I'm getting about 0.1% daily on this, and I just keep reinvesting it. I keep compounding it. Also, when I compound it, I get more Banker. So they have all these dApps that flow together. Banker is kind of like their house token, their stock. It's like owning a share of the bank. So you can see I have 7,685 Banker frozen. When I freeze that, I get dividends. You can also power up your Banker and get even more dividends. I'm on level 2 of 6, and I get 3.415 Banker daily. So in TRX, I'm used to getting like 0.1 to 2% daily, and I can reinvest that and compound it. And this is just one dApp network, Bankroll. And I've only showed you 2 of the dApps. There's tons of these like Tucanair, I'm getting dividends. Fragbox, here's my frags, I'm getting dividends. Tron Dash, here's my BTT, I'm getting dividends. Here's another one on Bankroll Network. Moon, I'm getting dividends. and these dividends seem way higher than the stock dividends. So this might be something that you want to check out if you're looking for dividends, if that's what you're into. Definitely start with bankroll credits. You need to get TRX, and then you swap your TRX for credits and you'll start to earn dividends. That's about as simple as it gets. Once you understand how this contract works, you'll get a better grasp of it. You'll be able to understand how all of these other dApp networks work. So that's it for this video. It looks like Cash App does support dividends for stocks, and those should be paid out quarterly, biannually, or annually, depending individually on what that stock or what that company has decided. And as of right now, there's no indicators or information within the app for when dividends will be paid out. So that's definitely an update that I would like to see for Cash App. You know, we need better indicators and icons for these dividend paying stocks and when the payouts will occur and how much they will be. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Be sure to drop a comment down below if you have any questions. I will try and answer those. There will also be links with more information down in the description about all of these dApps and some of the experiments and tutorials that I do with Cash App. Like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.
Okay, don't blame your problems on the past. Go hard, go hard, go hard. You might win. Don't blame your problems on the past, 'cause that'll make you come and last. So go hard.